As I'm sure a lot of you here know who are familiar with our various escapades. But despite all of that conniving, there were really only two things that AJ wanted in this life. To get his son back, and to be a quartermaid. He certainly never stopped scheming with ways to bring Michael back. Partly to impress you, Edward. Partly to carry on the quartermaid name. But mostly, AJ just wanted to be a good dad. I know AJ made some terrible choices in his life. And I think the choice that he probably regretted the most was that night that he drove drunk with his brother in the car. That was a terrible price that Jason paid. And AJ just walked away without a scratch. But you know, I really think AJ never really walked away from that crash at all. I really pray and hope that he has now. Oh, one more thing. He loved you. Despite all the mistakes made on both sides. He really loved you more than you could know. He'd really want me to tell you that.
Thank you for what you said and being AJ's friend.
I really did love you, you know. Thank you for being here.
Are you okay?
I'm better. Thank you for doing this.
Yeah. Thank you, Jason. Now you gotta get back to the hospital. Right now.
Come on, I'll take you.
Thanks, Sam.
You're welcome. Okay, you back to bed.
Yeah, well.
Oh, wow, look at those.
You know what? Can you just give those to the nurse's station? Have them give them to
Jason,
somebody
they're
who
really
needs it. I don't
pretty.
want
At
the
least see
flowers.
who they're from. There's a note. Hello. Read it. Nice.
Last night was a judgment call. Maybe I got it right and maybe I didn't. But I have advanced FBI training and years of field experience.
You got everything. But my kid.
Yeah. Find the newspaper. Give me the newspaper. Somebody sent flowers with a note. I'll find the classified ads for childcare. Classifieds. Read it, please. Tell the concerned father to check the help wanted ads in today's paper under childcare.
Hi.
I'm sorry to interrupt. It's really urgent.
Well, needless to say, this has really been a lousy day. What's made it bearable was having the family, the whole family at the memorial. Thank you so much, Jason, for coming.
I'm glad I could be there.
And Sam, thank you. Thank you. I know Jason has come to depend on you.
So, we need to ask you to do one more thing for us, Jason. Find AJ's killer.
Do the police have any idea who killed AJ?
The police do have a suspect. It's Courtney.
Not a chance.
She had motive and opportunity. She actually went to the Bahamas to see AJ. Apparently, they weren't legally divorced.
AJ submitted phony divorce papers in the court, so essentially, he and Courtney were still married.
What about Jason's marriage to Courtney?
It was never legal. Courtney didn't know about this, not until AJ read about her engagement to Jax. Then he summoned her to the Bahamas to talk about a divorce.
How do you guys know all this?
Courtney told Alan.
AJ suggested that they try their marriage again, but Courtney refused. Then AJ asked her for money. They argued in front of witnesses, and then she left. A few hours later, they found AJ stabbed to death in his hotel room. Apparently, Courtney had to have this divorce in order to marry Jax. She just must have lost control and decided to get rid of AJ.
I don't care where she was. I don't care what AJ said to her. She did not kill AJ. I can't.
Why not?
I have other commitments.
You mean your so-called job with Sonny? You put that above finding your brother's killer?
No, Sonny's daughter has been kidnapped, and Jason's been helping Sonny find her.
The police, the FBI, Sonny's army of thugs? They're all looking for her. She doesn't need you, AJ does. For God's sake, Jason, it's your brother. Is Sonny the only person that you would allow yourself to help?
Alan, please, please.
I should have known better than to ask you anything. I buried one of my sons today. The other one's been dead for years.
I'm sorry. I mean, I'd like to help, but I can't.
Jason, Alan wants a chance to be a father to AJ, and he knows he'll never be able to do that. So avenging AJ's murder is all that's left for him. Sorry.
You okay? You know, Alan just wanted someone, anyone, to blame. You know that, right?
Yeah, I know.
Are you worried about Courtney? Do you want to call Courtney?
Nah, she can handle it. She's got nothing to hide.
I was just thinking that it must be strange. You know, you thought that you and Courtney were married, and now you realize you weren't. But you were probably married in your hearts, and who cares about a piece of paper, right? It's about the commitment you made and the memories you share. You believed you were married, and that's... I'm sorry. I'm sorry. This is none of my business. No, Jason, I did it again. I started telling you how you feel instead of letting you tell me. Although, to be fair, you are not overly talkative on the subject.
Sam, I'm with you. I want to be with you.
I know. I mean, I try to know it. You know, I get a little insecure sometimes, especially lately, given the fact that I yelled in your face. I did. And I told you I never loved you, which I did not mean. And I walked out on you. Yep. And save the best for last. Yeah, I stole $100,000 from your best friend. Great. I'm gonna pay it back, Jason. I'm gonna pay it back. Every single penny of it. I don't know how. Things are obviously a little out of control right now, but as soon as they slow down, I'm gonna get a job and I'm gonna pay every single penny back.
Can I just say one thing? Okay? And you're not gonna like it, but I'm gonna pay Sonny back, and then you can just pay me back whenever you can. Okay? There's no hurry.
Thank you. Wow, it's very generous.
Well, you saved my life.
You got shot. Saving mine.
And I guess we're even?
You would say that. Only you would say that. You risked your life rescuing me. You're the only one who believed in me. You just offered to loan me $100,000. I make one call to 911 and you think we're even. That's...
You went through something terrible. And you made mistakes. But that doesn't change who you are. Or how I feel about you.
I'm with you. I love you so much.
And we're even.
Hi, Sam. Hey, hi. He's sleeping? Yeah, he just drifted off. You know, Jason would never admit it, but I think it really tired him out going to that memorial today.
Oh, God, I should have never told him that I was worried about our mom. Yeah, I always do that. I dump everything on Jason. I mean, my God, he's been shot. You'd think that I could show a little bit of consideration.
No. You need to take it easy. Jason was really glad that you came to see him today, and I think it was good for him to go to that memorial service. You know, Jason never talked about AJ. I don't know what, if anything, he felt for him, but I do know that he loves you and your mother very much, and he went today to support you. So you need to stop beating yourself up. You did a really good thing.
I'm just afraid that Jason's pushing himself too hard.
Are you kidding me? A half hour before you came here, he was trying to get out of bed to go help Sonny find Kristina. I think going to the memorial service was definitely the easier, less stressful way to go.
I wish I could do that.
Do what?
You're scared for Jason, but you don't dwell on it. You don't stay stuck on what you can't change. You're resilient, and I admire that. It's what Jason needs. You love him a lot, don't you?
How many times can I say that your brother is everything to me? He has changed my life. When I look at him, I can't believe this has happened to me, or how lucky I am, or how badly I want this to last.
Make it last. Sam, don't let anyone or anything damage what you and Jason have together.
Emily, are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine. Just don't tell Jason that I was here. Don't tell him about this.
I just wanted to see how you were doing.
I'm all right, Sam. I'm pregnant.
Congratulations.
I certainly didn't know that when I fell down the stairs. If I had, I wouldn't have chased you.
Wow. When are you due?
We haven't gotten that far yet. I have very high risk pregnancy, Sam. If you hadn't been there for me when I fell, I might have gotten up and lost the baby.
Glad I could help.
I'm so sorry I accused you of taking my daughter.
Alexis, you were desperate to find your daughter. I do not blame you for anything.
Thank you, really. You can sit down if you'd like.
No, you should be resting. Thank you for the apology. I hope everything works out with you and your baby.
I got an idea where Kristina might be.
Okay. All right, well, wherever you're going, I'm driving.
Okay, let's go.
I may have a lead for you. Fairly certain the kidnapper is a woman. Now, the woman who was motivated to hurt Sonny, me, and Alexis the most, and who is capable of kidnapping a child, is Faith Roscoe. Now, I've done some checking, and I have come up with a lead. Jason, I know that you don't normally work with authorities or with the police,
No,
but in
Rick,
this case,
no way,
Jason, do you
no
have any
deal.
idea
No,
where Faith
Rick.
might be? She's been gone for months. I have valuable information that could save you time.
This is a setup.
I would never risk Kristina's safety. Now, 5 families are meeting tonight. can't get into that meeting. But you can. Look, the family still want revenge on Faith for the hit that she put out on their leaders on Halloween of '03. If there's even the slightest possibility that she is back in the country, they will know about it.
So Jason is just supposed to walk in there, ask how to find Faith, assuming that she's even the kidnapper.
It's a start. Look, I can send police investigators in there, but the 5 families are not going to talk to them. They may talk to Jason. Look, Jason, I know you don't like me, and I'm none too crazy about you, but this is about Kristina. She's the one that matters here.
Where's the meeting?
The old foundry warehouse on Vista Avenue.
You'll keep the police away.
Absolutely. Jason, you do whatever you have to do to get Kristina back.
In fact, the feds are getting to be a bigger problem.
Morgan?
The Corinthos organization wasn't invited to this meeting.
Faith Roscoe has Sonny's daughter. If you know where she is, you better tell me.
You're in no position to issue ultimatums. Hey, did you believe this guy? It's 5 against 1, and I got guards outside.
Not anymore.